Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Better Call Saul review. So this review is going to be a little bit shorter. I just want to talk about the last episode that aired. I had a lot of stuff that I had to do this week, so I couldn't actually do the review on Monday. And obviously I've been preparing for Comic-Con because there's going to be a lot of stuff that comes out. So that's why this review is going to be a bit shorter, because there's a lot of things that have come out. There's the Halloween Ends trailer that I want to do a trailer breakdown and give some thoughts on. There's a lot of stuff, and so I'm going to make these videos a bit shorter just so I can sort of get through all that and give my thoughts on it right away. And so obviously, if you want content like this, then make sure to hit subscribe. But this episode, I did really, I mean, going into the episode, I was really wondering, like, where were they going to go next? Because episode 8 kind of ended in a way where it was just like, this is sort of this, it didn't feel like it was the ending to the whole series, because obviously there's still so much that they kind of have to get into, but it just ended some storylines that have been going on for a while. And so I was wondering, where do you go now? A lot of it is just going to be the aftermath and just some reactions to what happened. And that's exactly what we got here in the episode. A lot of it really just focused on Saul and Kim's life just after Lalo's death and Howard's death. And a lot of the episode, actually, we just saw that very extensive cleanup. And man, I can't believe that. Like, they went insane. They cleaned up every little tiny thing. They took pictures and took a room, and they're like, we're going to make this exactly the same. We're going to completely clean everything out. And that's what they did. Like, they just went really insane there. And yeah, I mean, obviously there was going to be some big questions about Lalo's disappearance, so some of the Salamanca family were obviously wondering about that. They know Gus is involved with that. We saw with Howard's wake too, his wife was like, this just doesn't really make sense. And this episode was really all about trying to move on from, again, a story that has been a really big deal for so long. And it did feel like this was the episode that transitioned to the end game, which obviously it kind of did at the end, and we'll talk about that in a second, but it was sort of wrapping up a lot of loose ends and obviously setting up Breaking Bad. The big shocker, obviously, in this episode was that she just kind of gave up her whole life. She just decided to not be an attorney anymore. And I was like, whoa, what the hell's happening? Because she's always had that profession. She's just always been that. And obviously if you're Saul, you're kind of freaking out because you're like, hey, now you're doing a lot of stuff. People are going to be wondering what the hell's happening here. And that's why the ending, I think, really is just sort of messed with me. Because obviously I don't know how long it's been. There's been a certain amount of time later, but we see Jimmy. He's now basically Saul Goodman. He's living in a mansion. And it's like, where's Kim now? And we're basically in the same place we've always been. And so I think that's where the next couple of episodes here are going to be going, right? It's like trying to explain what happened now. Now we're all caught up with everything. Now where are we going here? And I think, obviously, I don't think Kim died. So that's the one thing I guess we sort of have that confirmation on, I guess, right? Is that Kim never died during that, I guess in the flashback stuff. She just moved away. We heard her packing boxes, and I'm assuming she just left and went somewhere else. And now it's just sort of well, is she safe where she is? What happened to her? And does Saul know where she is? I'm assuming he does. I'm assuming that's going to be a reveal that we're going to get here in the next couple of episodes. But yeah, I mean, again, this episode really was overall a transition episode to the next thing. Now I'm really excited for episode 10. Episode 8 ended an arc that we've been on for a long time. 9 was this transition episode with this really insane ending. 10 and onwards is going to be just trying to fill in the dots here, really, of what we know, and obviously building to Walt and Jesse's return to, I guess, the Breaking Bad or whatever franchise. And so I'm excited for that because I don't know what the timeline is here. And obviously at some point we have to go or cut to the future of everything. And so that could be what we're getting here. And yeah, I'm just excited. I thought overall this episode was decent. It was decent throughout. And then at the end, it dropped a bomb, and we were just all, or at least I was anyways. I was like, what the hell's going on here? And this was something that I even posted on Twitter. I was like, I've been waiting for this for a long time. I've been waiting to see that transition from just what's going on there and Jimmy or whatever with his life then, and then how he transitions to Saul. We're seeing exactly that. He's living in this mansion. He's that guy. So yeah, I'm super excited. But again, short review. I just wanted to give some thoughts on it. Obviously not a lot really happened in the episode, so I guess it was okay that it was a shorter review. But yeah, definitely post all your thoughts down below. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.